Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, like I always say, welcome to the channel. Today is Monday, October 28th, 2024. I hope that you're all doing well and that you had a great month. In today's video, I'm going to give a recap of October as well as a brief preview of the month of November, and I'm going to jump right into it. Long story short, October was the busiest month of the year. It wasn't really supposed to be that way, but a lot of things, some things were supposed to happen, but then other things kind of crept up that were all extremely positive, and I'm really excited to share those with you. So I'm gonna start here. Work. There's really not much for October to talk about other than just did a lot of strategizing and learned a lot of things about the market and the industry that I'm involved in, and I'm gonna talk more about that when I get to the November preview part of the video. As far as exercise and health was concerned, it was an okay month. Not as good as I wanted it to be, but in hindsight, it was okay, and I'm not beating myself up too much about that. So that's all there is to talk about on that front. Now on to the really fun stuff. So we had a really nice visit with a cousin of ours who lives in Montana, who we haven't seen since 2005. So I was like 12 years old the last time that she was here. This is my mom's first cousin, and she and her husband came and stayed with us for a couple of days at the very beginning of October. The very first week of October, they came for a couple of days, and we did some local things here. We took them to a couple of the local places to eat for lunch and dinner here. We visited the 93 Memorial, Flight 93 Memorial out in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, which we all really enjoyed. The solemnity and power of and impact of that memorial out there. And we also went down to Pittsburgh and explored the city in ways that even I've never even that I've never done, and it was a really exciting experience. We went to Point State Park, we went to the Strip, walked around there, and some other went up to top of Mount Washington, which was the first time I ever did that. That was really cool, and just some other incidental things that were extremely that were fun and neat. And it was a really nice visit with them. And hopefully, it's not another 20 years before we see them again. Um, we have some good family friends of ours who in the last several months moved from Pittsburgh down to Tennessee, and they contacted us right after my cousins left and asked if they could come visit us for a day or so the following week, closer to the middle of the month. And of course, we said yes and hung out with them for a day or so, and that was really fun. The parents are about my age, and the boys are all under the three boys under the age of 7. So it was really fun to get to see them. We didn't imagine that we would see them here first after they moved. We thought we would have gone down there, but they basically surprised us, and it was a really fun 24 hours or so. Got together with some friends of mine for some Penn State games here at the house. That friends that I've had for a long time who were also diehard Penn Staters. So it was fun to get together with them at various times throughout the month to watch some Penn State football. We won both games. Penn State is 7-0 right now, undefeated, number 3 in the country, and I couldn't be happier about that, because we're showing up and doing what we're supposed to do by being undefeated. What everyone else does has nothing really to do with us. We're controlling and optimizing what we can control, and that's obviously paying off. I had my annual ophthalmology appointment last week, and I think it was last Tuesday, and it was a very interesting appointment because I've been seeing the same ophthalmologist for the last 20 years. He did my retinal reattachment surgery, he did my laser surgery, both of those back in 2002, and I started seeing him as my primary ophthalmologist in about 0405, I would say. And I hadn't seen another ophthalmologist since as my primary care ophthalmologist. And he's kind of toying with the idea of retiring, and last year he had me schedule with a new ophthalmologist that he recommended, who I was familiar with through other things I had been involved in. And I met him officially as a patient for the first time, even though I'd met him previously in other capacities. Met him officially as a patient for the first time last Tuesday, and he ran some tests. We did a visual field. We did a couple other tests that are more that I'm more used to. I've only had 3 visual field tests in my life, and I'm happy to report, number one, he's a great ophthalmologist. I'm very happy with the referral and being seen by him now. And he's personable, he's kind, he's generous, he's empathetic and receptive to my questions. He asks me great questions, and we're just building a really great patient provider relationship that I'm very happy with. Um, the other part of good news with my eye appointment is that I everything seems to be stable, primarily in so the buckle that's keeping my retina and my left eye intact is stable, and the laser burns and scar tissue in my right eye that's keeping that retina intact and basically keeping me seeing is still stable and intact as well. I have no bleeds, no tears in either of my retinas, and my vision seems to be stable relative to last year as well. As far as my visual field goes, it seems that I have, which I can detect on my own, I have still have central vision, obviously, or else I wouldn't be wearing glasses. And I have what's called a residual crescent, which is a new term for me. So I have like a crescent that goes from the bottom of my vision in my right eye, my bottom periphery, up around uh, the side of my periphery. So I have central vision, a bunch of blind spot, and then like a big blind spot, and then a crescent on the periphery. Which, as I navigate throughout my day, I can obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but to you guys, but obviously to me, I can detect those things. So no surprises there, and everything seems to be holding, which is very ideal at this point. Um, The final thing I want to talk about for October is the Pittsburgh Vision Walk, which took place just 2 days ago on October 26th on the Great Lawn down at Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it was an amazing event. The weather could not have been better. It was perfect weather. The people that came were happy and positive, enthusiastic, and passionate about the mission. I got to meet some people that I've known for years virtually, for in person the first time. We had some great conversations there, and as far as our fundraising goal, we're about 50% of the way towards our fundraising goal of $85,000. We have until December 31st of this year to get as close to that goal of 85,000 as possible. And I'm confident that sitting around 42,000 now, we will definitely incrementally between now and the end of the year edge closer to that 85,000, and I'm going to continue to do what I can um, to drive that uh, towards that goal. So drive the total towards that goal. Um, just really a great day at the Vision Walk, though, and just some great conversations with people, and with new people, and old people that had been involved for a while, and really just a great day all around. And I had great representation from my team, my parents, and I, and one of my cousins and a family friend, and it was just a really great day that I'm grateful to have been a part of, and as always grateful to be an ever present, ever growing part of the organization, with a mission to prevent blindness and to end blindness, not only for inherited retinal diseases, but for age-related macular degeneration, and um, really just a mission to help improve the lives of millions of people worldwide. And I'm just touched that such an organization exists, and even more touched to be a part of it in a meaningful way. So thank you to the Foundation Fighting Blindness for all of that. That's it for October. As far as November goes, my birthday is in November, November 10th. I'm having a get together here at the house, as I always do. What's really nice is November 10th, my actual birthday, falls on a Sunday before Veterans Day, which is a holiday, so a lot of people will be off that day. And the Steelers play that day at 1 o'clock. So it's like the perfect combination of things going on. And I'm really looking forward to having that get together here and seeing the folks that come and celebrate my birthday, my life, and the fact that I can still. We're also celebrating the fact that I can still visually enjoy people's company here at the house. So um, it's always a highlight of my year when folks come and celebrate those things with me and my family. So um, obviously, health and fitness is going to be continue to be at the forefront of my week every week. Hoping to get a little closer to where I used to be on that front. Um, I've not been doing as well as I should have been probably for the last like 6 months or so. Still not bad, but not what I'm used to. So hoping to get back on the track here in November, which would be really great. So in November, what I'm going to be starting um, is so I've been dabbling in, as you know, I work in recruitment and staffing for a startup, Ignite Recruitment, which is now called Renvio. And for the last year or so, I've been working on business development with the company across multiple industries within staffing and recruitment. And one of those industries has been legal search. So staffing and recruitment for law firms, finding attorneys across multiple disciplines, building candidate relationships, building client relationships with different law firms, and along with doing business development and building candidate relationships in other industries outside of the legal profession. And I have made the decision this month in October to go all in on legal search, on staffing and recruitment for law firms, and helping legal professionals find their next opportunities. So that's going to be my primary focus every day as far as my career is concerned and my opportunity here at Renvio. There are multiple reasons why I'm choosing to do legal search. I'm interested in the legal profession, sort of broadly speaking. There was a time in my life where I had considered going to law school. I think that my personality and my inborn skill sets sort of line up very well with the legal profession, if not as an attorney myself, as someone who works within that industry in some sort of capacity, and obviously helping law firms find talent as well as helping candidates find their next opportunity that can help them, advance in their career is falls in line with being involved in the legal profession. So it's something that I've feel that I've grown to really be passionate about being a part of. And the people that I've spoken to in this industry have been very, very pleasant to work with on both the candidate side and the law firm client side. Great people that I'm excited to help on both sides of the desk here. So I'm really excited to go all in with that. I've done a lot of research, market research, about what's required to be an effective partner for these law firms as well as these candidates. And I'm excited to share with you the journey as it progresses in the coming months. And it's exciting. I really haven't been doing well the last several months mentally and emotionally, and I really feel like I've gotten through that this month in a big way for a lot of reasons that I'm probably going to keep private now, but I feel better now than I have probably since like June, and that's a big deal, especially since everything in various parts of my life is starting to kind of fall into place, and I feel more like things are moving in the direction I want them to than I have probably all year. And that's a really great way to end the year and a lot of great momentum to carry into 2025. So that's what I'm going to be focused on in the next 2 months, as well as living my life to the fullest every single day and pursuing my goals and dreams aggressively, which are to obviously bring an end to blindness as well as to prevent blindness, as well as to build a life that is impacted by vision loss as little as possible. So that's going to be my focus, has been my focus, but even more so is going to be my focus moving forward. So that's it for today. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If I forgot anything notable, I'll definitely come back and make another quick video about it, but I think that's about it. Um, I really appreciate you guys watching this video, and I appreciate you uh, just being supportive and always a positive audience that has really meant a great deal to me. So thank you all again. I hope that you all enjoy the last couple days of the month and that you all have a great November. I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.